Hi, my name is Barry Crompton. Today I'm going to show you around our Mercedes C-Class estate. Then I'll take you for riding it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 2.1 C220 CDI AMG Sport Plus G-Tronic, 2013 on a 63 plate, fantastic condition and very low miles. It's done 25,685 miles at the moment. Fuel economy, urban 44.1 miles per gallon, extra urban 61.4 miles per gallon, and combined is 53.3 miles per gallon. Has a top speed of 136 miles per hour out of a 4-cylinder 168 brake horsepower 16 valve engine. Has the Becker Map Pilot navigation system, AMG gear shift lever with chrome insets, automatic climate control, brushed stainless steel pedals with rubber studs, chrome waistline, 18-inch AMG alloy wheels, Bluetooth hands-free, Bluetooth audio streaming, Isofix rear child seat anchor points, and power open and power close tailgate. So the service history. 27/11/2014 at 7,662 miles, Mercedes-Benz Eastbourne. 6/11/2015 at 15,778 miles, Mercedes-Benz Eastbourne. 14/1/2019 at 22,275 miles, Mercedes-Benz Croydon. 20/7/2021 at 23,644 miles, Halfords Auto Centres. 28/11/2022 at 24,470 miles, Merkland Limited. Okay, so that's the Mercedes-Benz key. As you see, there's not a blade on the end, it's a kind of a transponder. That slots in the dashboard there. Foot on the brake, turn it, that's it, away we go. Now, I always say this about Mercs, it really unnerves me. And I don't know why, it must be cars, I don't know, I'm paranoid. But when you put the seatbelt on, you can actually stop it doing this, but when you put the seatbelt on, just watch it. It pulls it tighter and you think there's somebody in the back grabbing hold of your seatbelt, but you can knock that off in the settings, so that's okay. So foot on the brake, into drive. It does have Map Pilot. If I just switch it on, I'll turn it down so we don't get music. Later I'll show you how to pay your mobile, delete a mobile, stream audio or play music through the system from your phone, and also set the sat nav. So that's it at the moment. It's on, it's ready for Bluetooth and to pair a mobile to it. I'll just put the nav on. That's the map that's come up at the moment, and here we go, we're away. You've got pedal shift on the steering wheel. Oh, just before I go, I'll do it before we go, because some people think the steering wheel like disconnects from the from all the mechanism, and it's just going to pull off in my hand. But anyway, there you go. So that's it. Height and reach adjustable steering wheel. We've got electric seats as well. Let's say that's going up and down, and that's the backrest. What else? Power folding door mirrors. Get all these things out of the way so that I can concentrate on the road. We're no longer going to Wyresdale Tower at the moment, far too busy. Which will be good for my waistline. But I went back via Numskull roundabout the other day, and honestly I'm really not sure whether it's a good idea. It just seems to be where all the lunatic drivers congregate, and you're taking your life in your hands. I mean, this is a really nice car. We've taken this in part exchange. The chap had been looking for one for ages, and this was the nicest one he found, and then his circumstances changed. So we took it in part exchange, and it's a nice Merc Estates in white, all the stuff going for it. It's a great spec, good service history, but I should have looked before I come out, but it must be one of the lowest mileages for this year on the internet for sale. We know it's a good price too. ICE cars, internal combustion engine cars, they're nice cars. They're very sought after at the moment, and you have kind of a guide level, a buying price, but they're actually going for over the buying price, so they're commanding a premium even in the trade. Unfortunately, with Auto Trader's system, with their price banners, which are insane really, because their price banners and their algorithm can't tell the difference between a really nice car and some shed that somebody's picked up at an auction and polished it and is selling from his you know, little, I was going to say his little lot, but that's what we do. So it's a lovely car, drives great. I have been out in it, I have driven it before. Automatic, and it's the Mercedes automatic with a gear selector where it should be, not over here where probably your wipers should be. So if I just knock that across, that will change down. I won't do it again because we're probably going too fast to change down again, but I can knock it up like so. So I can use it as a manual. Here, the little switch, you've got E, S and M. So economy, let's say, that's sport, so you can accelerate faster. And then that's manual, so you can change here from the paddle shift like so. But Mercedes-Benz engineers spent years perfecting their automatic gearbox, and well, everything on the internet these days seems to be done by artificial intelligence. Nobody's got any common sense anymore, so stick it in E, stick it in D, and just concentrate on everybody that's trying to kill you. Just, here we go, we're doing 50 miles an hour. That's cruise control on. Set at just the right speed, so don't go too fast. Well, actually it's just set a bit low. I can increase it. That's increased it to 50 miles an hour. Or if I knock it down, cruise control, that's going to take me to 40 miles per hour, so we're slowing down. Back up to 45. Reasonable display, and it's all you need, to be honest. You know, I was looking at a Tesla the other day, and it's just it's like a big television screen. It's just not needed. It's got proper dials on it, and there you might be able to hear it clicking. You don't even have to look at them. You don't have to set a temperature. You turn it up till you're warm enough or down till you're cold enough. You don't need to set it to 22.5. If you start shivering, you're too cold, and if you're sweating, you're too hot. Just adjust it like that. There's the fan, again, a little switch that you don't need to look at for too long. Like Audis, you've got to press one button and then look at the display and then start messing about with another button. Just ask him to go straight to the scene of an accident if you start doing stuff like that. Nice clear instrument display, although when I say it's nice and clear, it's actually where I have the steering wheel and where I sit, I actually need to go down a little bit because it's just cutting the top off the instruments for me, but I think everybody else is going to be all right. So we've got fuel gauge at the left, right, the clock at the left. In that clock there's, or in that display, there's the fuel gauge at the left and the coolant temperature right. in the display or the gauge at the right hand side, that is your rev counter. The one in the middle is your speedo, and in the speedo there's your mileometer, there's your trip counter. It tells you what gear you're in. The moment it's saying we're in drive, and switch to economy. And then it has the time, and it's just showing it's on eco. So that's your eco button there, so that'll be stop start. So we're going to knock that off. I don't want it stopping just as I'm setting off on a roundabout, which stop starts have a tendency to do. I don't like them, that's me. You make your own mind up and do what you want. If you want to get killed on a roundabout trying to pull out and your car stops, that's up to you. Mate, I want to live to fight another day. So anyway, there we go. Here, see that? That is your, there you go. We'll just do it onto something like this, that we can move from the rotary control. Chap was in completely the wrong lane. And I'm thinking that we need new wiper blade on the driver's side. Just as it started raining. Got a big lorry on the back here. Range Rover guy's not very good for business. Doing 60 mile an hour. Wiper's got a bit better, but needs a new blade on. Just make sure when you come to buy it, or before you come to buy it, you remind us. We'll get that done. If there's one thing I can't stand, oh God, look at the traffic. Yeah, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's duff wiper blades. Duff tyres and duff wiper blades. Seats are nice and comfortable. It's the Mercedes-Benz man-made leather Alcantara in the centre, and this plasticky leather here, which looks okay, and it's supposed to be harder wearing and easier to clean. Jury's out on that. I'm not going to lie to you. But it's a nice car. Front and rear parking sensors, power open, power close tailgate, your electric window switches are here, your global lock-ins there, your boot release there, everything to hand. I'm just trying to decide whether I should go back down the motorway or go through town. There's a Range Rover garage. They had a terrible fire there not very long ago and are rebuilding. Nobody was hurt, but except somebody's wallet. I think there's something like £16 million worth of damage. caused, which is just scary. All those electric vehicles there. I'm glad I'm not in the new car job anymore. So back to the rotary control here, audio, telephone. If you click onto audio, then you click upwards till you've highlighted audio. You'll see there's a little arrow at the side. If you click on there, you can then select what you want to play through: auxiliary, Bluetooth, USB storage, disc or radio. So that's easy enough to do. This stretch of the motorway doesn't seem as bad as just the next stretch from that junction to the M55 roundabout. I don't know why it is, but there's some awful drivers there. There we go. We all seem to be stopping, which is what I noticed on the way up, but our junction's not very far away. I think the bottleneck will be further up. M6 junction 22 to 20, 30 minutes delay. And unsurprisingly, that's about 30 minutes from here. So I think they've called that right. Looking back at the car, nicely finished, brushed aluminium, insets in the dash, in the gear tunnel. We have this. There we go, that flips open. In there, auxiliary and a USB. So you've got an armrest there. For me, that's very important because I'm a lazy driver. But, you know, Mercedes estates are kind of on the same power as Volvo estates. Usually very sought after. And if you've got them in the right colour, in the right spec, good mileage, then that's kind of nirvana, salesman's nirvana. You know you're going to sell it. There's always a customer for a car like this. There we go. We'll just get to 50 again and plonk the cruise control on. So that's nice and easy, straight on. We're going off at the right here. Usually you have to back the traffic off behind you because sometimes they're that close to you that when you start slowing down, they nearly slowing down and turning in, they nearly take your back wing off. So you've got to leave yourself a little bit of room so you can actually accelerate and still be able to take the corner. Seems to be, yeah, seems to be dark around here for some reason. I don't know whether it's a car that's previously gone up the road there. Can't smell anything. probably see what was causing the smoke here, I think. It's not that one. Nope, not that one either. Oh, it could be that one. Yeah, now he's put his foot down. He's cooking something. Is there anything else that I can tell you? Probably not. But as I say, I will show you how to pair a mobile, delete a mobile, stream audio, and also set the sat nav. I'll probably be in a separate video, otherwise they get too long. And what can I say? I can't find anything wrong with it apart from, let's just check that wiper blade again. Seems to be clearing better now, but whether there's something on the screen perhaps, I don't know. But we'll sort it. Oh. Volume controls, entering your phone controls. Let's just see this. Click OK. That's changing the display in the center there. Reset trip counter. No, I don't want to do that. And there we go. We've got trip, navi. I can change your display. That's only your direction of travel. Audio, telling me what radio station it's on. And then on to telephone. Assist, driver assist, ESP attention assist. Click OK there. See, deactivate with OK. So yeah, I don't want that. Service, instrument cluster settings, light, vehicle, convenience. So we'll go to vehicle. We'll just slow down. Oh, we're only doing 40 anyway. Limit speed, winter tires off. Auto door locks, activate with OK. Acoustic lock. Yeah, all stuff that's not really. And then we're back on the mileometer, which will do for me. And even better, we just click upwards. We've got the digital speedo, which is even better. No ambiguity. It tells you exactly how many miles per hour you're doing, and not from a needle where you know your height can actually make a couple of miles per hour difference, I suppose. Your viewpoint on the clock. A scientific instrument always has a mirror at the back so that you can line the pointer up with its reflection, then you know exactly, you can read exactly, but cars don't. So up here, it's a couple of miles an hour less, and I wonder if that's a fact. I wonder if small people, oh no, it wouldn't be small people, would it? Because they'd be thinking they're doing more. So I wonder if taller people get done for speeding more. If anybody knows, leave a comment. I could just do a chipping farm shop, a sausage and egg farm cake. It's making my mouth water thinking about it. It's 40 miles an hour up here. It's a great car. Let's see if we've got anything in there. Oh, there's a 40p in there. Must have belonged to the previous owner, or perhaps John's been out in it. God, I'm knackered. There's a possibility I've got man flu as well, so my voice sounds a bit funny. And here we are, back at the garage, Grosvenor Garage, Blackburn Road, Higher Walton, Preston, PR5 4EA. And there's the Barzy mobile. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.